The big 50. Wubby 7, Wubby 7, Wubby 7. Daddy. Let's go. Jork and my peanuts.
Are you early because you have an exciting update about the bird tattoo?
Yes. Yes, I am. When the world slows down and the vibes are just right, Wubby knows what he's reaching for. A Newport. Whenever he's chilling on stream or kicking back after a long day. I'm not going to read it all. Chat, I'm early. I said it on Monday, but obviously Monday is not a normal stream day. I'm early. I'm probably going to be early this whole week because this week I have friends from out of town staying with us.
7 months.
And we have plans almost every day. And I can't be live from 5:30 till midnight for the next 5 days in a row. Like tonight we have dinner plans. So what I could have done, chat, what I would have done years ago, is I would have just I'd been like, hey, sorry boys.
Couch couple.
Sorry boys, I'm canceling stream. But instead I just moved the stream back earlier, and that way we can stream and I can go to dinner.
Funny number.
You know what I'm damn, god damn. Works for me. All right. From out of town, from out of the country.
This is usually my gooning time here on the East Coast, but I guess I can put you on my 4th monitor.
I'll take it. Let me know. Hey, use a TTS when you're about to, this could get weird. When you're about to come, I'll make it full. No, I don't want you coming on me. I don't have a problem with you gooning and I'm up.
Hey, Wubby, did you see that cologne video I tagged you in Big Cat?
No. What? Show me? What? What time are you thinking of? Anything? What, like normal, like 3-4 hours, depending on where the content
It's not daylight
ends.
savings time yet. You don't.
You know what tonight is, boys? If you watch, we bailed on Happy Wednesday. We bailed on Xenomorphs, and I'll be real. The more people I met, okay, so yesterday, chat. Why are you booing? Yesterday, chat.
45.
I went
to.
Ready for this? Yesterday, I took a cheeky little secret trip to Disneyland. All right. And I met a few of you there just by happenstance. And one of the people I met let me know. And this is how you know it's bad, right? You run into me. What are you waiting to, like, oh, Wubby, here's what I've been waiting to say. I ran into someone, and the only thing they felt important to tell me was that me playing games is boring. Which I feel like there's nicer ways to say that, you know? Now, I'm not gonna lie. They didn't go, oh, the Xenomorph game is boring. L chatter. L fake fan. No, just, you know, I'm seeing a few W chatters. I'm seeing people go, that's actually so based. Fake fan, so wrong. Oh, please, chat, please tell me how talented. Please, give us this guy's name. I didn't ask for the photo of his ID like I normally do. I didn't. Playing games is the best content. I appreciate that. Thank you, guys. Please stop being one. Never stop being one guy. You know it's different when someone's standing face to face with you. You could all call me fat, but imagine if we were all in a room and you called me fat. You cannot deny it's at least different. Please play CS2. We're not playing anything tonight, boys. We're doing our normal Wednesday. Let me give you a rundown of what's going on. New game. Send in a photo of yourself and your Twitch name to this Google form. I do want to do that. I kind of want to do, Booty, I kind of want to do another roast me. You know what I mean? I think too many of you get away with the fact that the only thing we know about you is a made up screen name. Like we don't know anything. But I think the problem too then is though you get a disproportionately high number of attractive people that submit to that. So then we're just everyone in chat is hot. Da, da, da. What's up, Dweebs? What's up? I know we're early.
Fam. Watching you play Get to Work or whatever that nightmare engine was called was peak content. If you want a game, be a gamer.
Thank you. Thank you. You're mistaking what I'm saying here because I don't want to play the Xenomorph game. I like the gaming streams. I'm glad. Half Sword is great too. You guys are being really sweet. Anyway, I went to Disney and we ran into a few fans. Not that many. We ran into a few. There was one that I wanted. There's only one exchange. First off, the fans I did run into were overwhelmingly amazing, right? There was a dude that we passed paths with, and he, Wubby, head to toe Wubby merch. He had the hat, the shirt, the sweater, and the joggers. And so that was really cool. That made me happy. But the one interaction that kind of made me go like, oh, was we were in line for some food. And there was a... Oh,
hey, Wubby, the video's on TikTok, and it talks about the cologne that's in the shape of a body that you like.
Okay. Okay. Was he wearing the thong? I didn't ask. He probably was. We were in line. Yeah, okay. Yeah, who cares? We're in line, and there was this couple. And by the way, there's a... I'd say people who run into me in real life, there's a higher likelihood they watch the stream the next day. Right? Because they want to see if they're the ones who get spoken about. I'm talking about you. Okay? There was a couple behind us in line who we took the time to make fun of because they were doing the thing that happens to couples when they're in line where they just cannot control themselves. They basically have sex standing up. I don't know what happens to young people in line when they have to stand around, but it's just like, it's time to finger blast Princess Leia. I don't know what it is. But we all as a group were just like, oh, like look behind, there's someone getting it. PD, we horny? You're at Disney, motherfucker. How can you even be horny when there's a child within arm's reach of you? Because boredom? Anyway, there's a lot of cope in chat. There's a lot. Heaven forbid they have a hobby. What? God forbid you love your partner. What are you I'm so, okay, no. Okay, hold on. You are derailing this story because you guys have to be contrarian. Hold on. Hold the fuck on. If you are in a crowded line at fucking Disneyland, I don't think that's the time to like 6-minute makeout grope sesh. I'm sorry. Why is anyone even defending this? You're falling for the bait? Yes, I am. It's bait, Wubby. It's insane, right? And now, okay, so now this poor guy's getting dragged. Turns out, after making fun of this person privately, I get a 1,000-yard stare. This is how it always happens. 1,000-yard stare, and then look at the phone, and then look back up, and then he hits me with it. The makeout dude, he hits me. I may be mistaken, but are you PaymoneyWubby? And I'm like, oh, I am, haha. And he goes, and here it is. There's the part I want to tell you about. He goes, dude, just yesterday, me and my friend were talking about the Hiroshima sweat guy. And the girl he was tongue deep in moments before, it looked like the wind was sucked out of her sails. She was like, and he's like, oh, bro, we were just talking about that. Oh, that shit was crazy. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm sorry. Like, that's what you know? He's like, yeah, we love it. Anyway, I want that guy to know. You know what he said? The dude in line? He goes, I wonder what he's doing now. I'm like, probably jerking off. Yeah, and then we made out. Dude's living his best life. I'm jealous. At Disney, he was dressed as Anakin, making out with Leia. Oh, wait. Yep. Looking at pictures of dudes sweating into a bed. I'm out of the loop on Hiroshima sweat guy. You actually exist in such a perfect world right now. So much of this audience has been trauma welded by that. I know you want to be in the fold, in the know. And there's ways to do it. There's a lot of YouTube content on the Hiroshima sweat guy at this point, but I want you to know, don't do it. Do not redeem. They were cosplaying incest at Disney. I don't know. They were one of the Star Wars. Who know? I don't know. But I do want to show you something. I bought one souvenir, chat. I bought one souvenir. Big raid. I'm sure. I bought one souvenir at Disney. I controlled myself. And I do believe that this souvenir, you guys will agree, was the right choice. Okay? I don't know when this happened. But, rather, you guys know we love Willowro Hood. I'm not going to go into everything about Willowro Hood. There's a whole summary on YouTube of my discovering of Willowro Hood, which, by the way, might be one of my favorite, like, little rabbit holes we went down. It was the Willowro Hood saga. When I think about it's one of the stories on stream that when I think about it, I laugh. Okay. But I don't know when Disney, if they and I'm late to it, I don't know when they became privy to the fact that everyone loves Willowro Hood, or there's this small group of fanatic people who are obsessed with this random black guy in the background of Star Wars running with an ice cream maker. But while walking the park, it caught my eye. I saw it sitting there, and I had to buy it. Ladies and gentlemen, official licensed Star Wars Disney brand Willowro Hood ice cream maker, aka credit storage secret. Right, dude. They sell it at Disneyland. What the fuck? How cool is that? I couldn't believe it. And I imagine 80-90% of the people that walk past this every day at Disneyland have no clue what it is. By the way, it's not in like a box that shows Willowro like doing something football. Not because he's holding it like he would a football. It shows Willowro playing basketball. No, like there's no. It's literally, boys. It's just this on a shelf like this. There's just a little tag that says credit whatever. And by the way, the whole shelf was full. Not a single you bought a garbage can? Uh-oh. We got a retard in chat. A garbage can. Really? So even if you want to say out of universe lore, this is at least an ice cream maker, okay? But if you want to play pretend and have fun, this contains something important enough that a black king, while getting invaded, needed to grab and sprint. Should we go down the Willowro Hood rabbit hole? I shouldn't. We have a schedule. I have to make dinner. We have things to do tonight. By the way, it's not just that. Ready? Okay. I purchased this not knowing anything else that it could do. I assumed it was going to simply be a display item. Okay, check this out. Ready? Watch this. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. Twist. Ready? Oh! Oh! Wait, this one pops too, but it was on me. Okay, that one's not pop. Oh! Come on, dude! Like, listen, okay? This might be a special interest. By the way, I don't want to call anybody out. And I know, like I said, I have friends staying with me this week, and there's a chance they might be watching. By the way, chat, really tough to put this green screen suit on knowing there might be mutuals in my living room. It really hits you. You know what I mean? It doesn't even matter. It's like, oh, this house, all these nice things. Like, this is what allows me to live that. I got to put the green screen suit on. Something about it. It's crazy that no matter how successful I am, the green screen suit is this great humbling experience. You know what I mean? They would do it too, bro. You say that. But then I'm like, I got to go stream. And they're like, yeah, put the suit on. And maybe they throw an F slur out. I'm like, but like, you're enjoying the couch. The couch is afforded by the green screen. They're like, go on, chop. Go on. Get in the room, Gumby. I'm gonna hey, listen, it's just a yapathon right now. This Friday we're launching the Minecraft server, and Sunday I'll let you know. But okay, real quick. They're it's like the Green Goblin mask. I'm not going to be specific, but one of the gentlemen in our party at Disneyland, he's a little autistic, and we all joke and we have fun here. And I know there's the stereotype that like autistic people in trains, it's a thing. Okay, this person was fucking obsessed with the monorail system and with there's a train that goes around Disney, and okay, everyone's saying T2, that's so crazy, but no, but I had I know them well enough to like really press them on it, and I was like, what is it about it that's so fun? Like, why is the monorail so cool? And you know what he said? He said, I'm not sure. I just look at it and I know it's cool. I think they just see through an autistic lens. You know, they were like, public transit as a whole, moving people from here to there. Real shit, dude. Inspiring. I don't see it, dude. That's how we see you, Wubby. Okay. Anyway, listen, I have my special interest too. I got my Willowro Hood ice cream maker, and I'm thrilled. I've never been happier. Monorails are cool as fuck, though. That's fine, man. You're not hurting anybody. That's fine, okay? He was Pakistani, not black. Willowro Hood is not black? Wait, this is actually devastating. Is Willowro Hood not black? He's Dominican? Hold on, wait a minute, hold on. The actor is black. Pakistani in space. Willowro Hood. That's a black man. God, it's hard to tell. No, that's a black man. Right? Surely, right? Andre Rodriguez. I don't know. No, he isn't black. No, wait, what? Oh no, he's racially ambiguous. No, he's Pakistani. His name is Egbert. Why am I reading you? What do you have nothing to provide to this stream. I'm gonna cry. This is a huge loss for all of my black viewer. Oh my God. That's not him. What do you mean that's not him? This is all we have of him. Huge L. And he kickstreamed it. Not tonight, boys. Kickstream will be tomorrow. Not tonight. His real name is Egbert. Guys, what is happening? The Lego is black? Wait, okay, hold on. What? Guys, we can't do this tonight. I can't go down this road. Oh my God, the Lego is so black. You cannot. Okay, this is devastating news. That Lego is black. Right? Fuck! Chat, come on. The lore is broken. I like him less now. Okay. Because I felt this connection to him as he was. Egbert Sen was a Pakistani actor who played Willowro? No! Wait, hold on. Why is his name Egbert? That doesn't make any sense. Hold on. Egbert San. I just Googled it. What the fuck? He's not black. Egbert San, a Pakistani actor, played Willowro Hood in 1980 Star Wars. Nobody tell India. How dare he be Pakistani? Why are you disappointed? I think I've possibly told hundreds, if you count stream, thousands of people this man was black. This is devastating. How did you not Google this? Maybe I just forgot. I don't. What? Booty sent me an IMDb here. Egbert Sen. Can we actually just take 10 seconds to laugh at his name? I'm trying to be kind, but that's getting out of hand, right? Egbert? Is that like a common? That's crazy. Right? I can and I did. Yeah, Egbert, right? It's a Star Wars name, brother. Maybe that's how he got the job. They're like, he already has the name. He was born in universe. Calm down, Wubby. You calm down, bitch. It's Muslim. Egbert is a okay, guys. My ignorance is on full display right now. Okay, and I'm okay with that. Is Egbert a Muslim name? Because that's no. Why? Okay. Ask your dad. My dad's probably gonna laugh. It's an egg name. It literally is like it's like naming your dog. Egbert is the name for an egg. You know what I mean? Like if gun to your head, name this egg. Egbert, done. He died in 2019. No, he can never weigh in on this. Ask ChatGPT. Ask him what? We got to move on from this, guys. I really can't get caught up on this, but I do want to ask ChatGPT what type of name Egbert is. Return the souvenir because he's not black. Apparently, he was a raging alcoholic. Okay, can we not do this? I don't listen. Okay, so here's the thing, right? You can take any celebrity and then you can look into him enough, and then you go, believe it or not, he was a human. Listen, man. Was he really though? I would be too with that name. I always greet ChatGPT. Hey, how's it going? He's gonna say, here, we'll let. I think it's a girl. Hold on.
Hey, I'm doing great. Ready for whatever chaos or creativity you throw at me.
Okay.
How about you?
Yeah, we'll skip that. Do you know the origin of the name Egbert? Oh, shit. Here we go.
Yes, the name Egbert has Old English origins and comes from the elements.
Why'd she stutter?
ECG, meaning edge of a sword. Beort, meaning bright or famous. So Egbert essentially means bright edge of a sword or famous sword. It was a fairly common Anglo-Saxon name, and one of its most notable bearers was Egbert of
She seems
Wessex,
unsure,
a king
right?
in the 9th century who helped lay the groundwork for a unified England. Want to know how the name evolved or fell out of fashion?
He's an edgelord. Okay, I'm sorry, but that is an example of it not really translating well. Egbert is supposed to mean bright edge of a sword or a famous sword. Motherfucker, Egbert. By the way, clearly Muslim. Crazy name for a cool meaning, right? It does not fit at all. Last name Butterknife. Wait, really? Does Sen mean butter knife? Man, I feel like we dug too deep on Willowro Hood. Can I be honest with you? I'm gonna explain something right now, and I don't care. At the risk of, I don't even give a fuck anymore. I'm just gonna say it. One of the funniest jokes. I'm not gonna explain it. One of the funniest jokes ever made on this stream was when we have a guy named Willowro in our chat. He's a skinny, scrawny little white guy who makes good music. And then we discovered Willowro Hood, who was this tall black man. And somebody in chat said, Willowro Hood is just Hood Willowro. And that joke has never failed. I will be thinking about it alone at my desk. That joke will get a laugh out of me every time I think about it. It broke me. It might be the funniest thing to ever happen on this stream for the small amount of people who understand all of the references that build it up, right? And now that I'm finding out he's Pakistani, it's more of a stretch. You know what I mean? It just, costume right? Oh my God, yes, dude. I'm sorry for telling you he was Pakistani and ruining this. Okay, you can't, dude who said Willowro slums, I gotta time you out, man. Listen, you rolled the dice, but I saw it. You know what I mean? You rolled the dice, but I ended up reading it. So, that's it, brother. Watching Wubby with the sun up feels dirty. I kind of know what you mean. If it's weird. Are you talking about squeaks? That's another timeout. That's crazy, dude. There's this fucking, by the way, I love Squeaks. I've been watching the show. Oh my God, I shouldn't say this. I'm not going to do it. Never mind. I need to stop making Squeaks, and we need to go I would like to set a rule for myself. I will not reference anything about Squeaks except his personality traits and how he lights up a room. I will not mention anything about where he may or may not be from, and I'm going to put a timer on it for the next 6 months. So sometime in November is when I can bring it up again. I can't, guys, because I feel like I'm being unfair to him. You know what I mean? Why are you all? What do you mean? Why is everyone What do you mean capping, dude? What about his hair? We can talk about his hair. 100 subs on the line. Can I start now, though? Like, right after I say this one thing? Can I just say one thing and then we start it, please? Or is it, or brother? Okay, fine. Bro, what do you mean? You're the one, you know what? That's an hour ban now. Nice. TikTok, we'll talk about it. Didn't even last 30 seconds. That's not fair. That's like, let's hear it. There's this stupid, like, trash television Netflix show that I've been watching. And there's a character on it who just, every time I see him, even his personality, he just reminds me of Squeaks. His name, if I tell you the name, you're going to know, and then there's no deniability, right? Right now, I could deny anything, and you could try to name something. Okay, it's not Sabode, dude. Jesus Christ. Dude, it is somebody new. Somebody already said it. Holy fuck, how do you guys know? How do you know?
Hey guys, I saw Wubby earlier in the week at Disney. He was in crowded line with a group of friends who we took the time to make fun of because he was playing grab ass with his friends. It was insane. He looked back and made eye contact with us. Then he looked at his phone and went, "Oh my God, are you chat? Remember when we talked about the Hiroshima sweat guy? Look at it, sir."
Okay. All right. Got away from you there. All right. Yeah, the dude's name on the show is his name is Shubham or whatever. I think he pronounces it way more respectfully. I don't know how it's pronounced. It might be Shubham, but it's spelled Shubham. And every time he appears, I'm like, that's my boy. But now that's it. Now, so, okay, we're going. Hey, we are going. I'm not even gonna pull it up. Dude, I'm not. Everyone knows, dude. Okay, we're moving on. 6 months. November 7th, 2025. That is the task I'm giving myself out of respect for my friend. November 7th, 2025. And chat, I'm holding you to the same standard. Make it to the new year, Wubby. Guys, there's some tasks that are even too large for me. Not a fucking chance. Failure incoming. Why not 5 months? 6 months is half a year. So, like, you know what I mean? All right, bro. The Circle is a bad show. It falls off hard after season 2. I'm not talking about The Circle. I'm talking about it's new challenge show where he's on it from The Circle. I hate The Circle. I tried watching it. Until then, what? You may talk about it once you do the splits. Okay, wait. So is that going to be the rule? Once I can complete a full split, I can mention. That's crazy. Bro, how do you even explain the stream to somebody? Yes, I'm watching the streamer. He has an ambiguously Indian friend, and he said he would stop bringing up his heritage when he can complete a full splits. And they're like, "You watch this?" Like, yeah, I pay for it. Now I'm like 9 months deep, actually. You can only be racist when you're doing the splits. All right. Yo, check this out. I thought this was kind of funny. It's super short. How are we doing? You probably know this on the subreddit.
Wubby, just jumped on the stream and was late.
Yeah, okay.
Did you already talk about Disney World? Dude, tell them about those trains. They were so damn cool.
What you need to be doing is rescheduling that bird tattoo.
This guy, dude, he's the same guy. Paint Can 17. I hear you. You are heard. All right, it will be done. You can make jokes once you beat his Shawarma King time. No, I will, but no. I tried showing a stream to a friend, and the first thing you said was, "Can your fursona say the N-word?" I've never said that. It's a good question, though. You certainly did. All right. Okay, whatever. That sounds about right. All right, this is just so fun. I love this. This is so cute. Watch this with me. Dude, yes.
Off topic, Wubby, but did you see the CBS new clip of the news guy saying the Pope candidates are raw, dogging it since they don't have their phones?
Wait, what? What was the Sarah? We love. Next thing I'm gonna find out Sarah's Pakistani too now. Kenroy, what about you? The great clip. If it gets linked, we can pin it.
Hey, I'm Officer Brandon, Springfield Township Police Department.
Okay, stop it, Josh. How are you?
So the reason I stopped you is you are suspended with a warrant for your arrest.
I am.
So
I always wonder, they're lying, right? When they act surprised. You can't, like, or am I like super dumb on this? You're lying, right? You know you're. How do you not know you're wanted? Like, no, me? I just got off work on my way home, like I do every night. It's because you're always on meth. True. I wish someone wanted me. I don't think you want the state to want you, brother. Is that a cage on the passenger window? Oh, you know exactly what this car is. This is a mobile meth unit. There is probably, like, I would wager to believe you open the door and trash spills out. They were able to find her because she left, like, breadcrumbs from wherever she was staying last. You know what I mean? Is this the Jasper County lady? I don't know. This is all I know. I watched this, and I'm like, this is so rich. You know, the cop starts laughing. You know it's bad when the cop is like, I gotta lock in because this is too funny.
do me a favor, turn off the car, put the keys up on the dash, detain you for that warrant, and...
Oh my god, trash actually fell out! Okay, I swear to god, I didn't know that was coming. I told you! She's the... See what I mean, dude? They can't get far! Oh, that stresses me out, too. Oh my god. Red pepper flakes, dude. Yes!
Because you are suspended actively. Oh.
Okay, here it is. This is, by the way, I hate, normally these police videos, they're like, honestly, too long, right? They're like 30 minutes. This one is so short, and it's the one I need to be 30 minutes. Okay, here we go. So he looks in the car.
Hey!
I don't know if you caught it. There's a raccoon. And by the way, I don't like raccoons. I do find them cute, but they scare me. I feel like I've seen raccoons go from like comfortable to attacking. I don't trust them. There's a raccoon in the car that I think everyone's accepted is friendly. So it must be their pet. I don't know. But anyway, watch.
What? Come here.
Hello?
The raccoon has her meth pipe.
Bro, they're gonna have to rewrite some law for this. There's gonna be a new, like, what is it called? The police codes that they use? I got 1020, 1052. They're gonna need a new one for, whoa. Okay, I don't like how you guys are shorthanding meth raccoon. Let's keep the word rack always attached. I don't like the way you guys are shorthanding that. Let's not do that, gamers, okay? Let's not do that, okay? Let's maybe... Whoa! Okay. All right.
As what?
Oh my god.
Her meth pipe. He's playing with the meth pipe right now.
Bro, the cop has given up on any duty to just point this out and laugh at... Also, what's happening here? Why do they have a pet raccoon? Why do, like, crazy crack people always want the responsibility of an animal? I don't get it. It's kind of the same with, like, why kids? You know what I mean? It's hard enough. Why something to take care of? It's a rack with the crack. That's right. Check out the passenger window. Oh, I don't think there is a window. It's always breezy. You know what I mean? It's the air's always flowing, but you can't get out.
He's playing with the meth pipe right now. No, don't reach for it. That's evidence now.
Oh, I don't want him to have that.
That's why I'm going
By the way, this woman's 26.
to do it. Hey, buddy.
Huh?
See what I mean, though? Okay, see, I think the raccoon is very cute. I just want to point this out. The cop went, "Hey, buddy." I felt the raccoon kind of like getting ready. Tell me I'm wrong. He's very cute, but do you see what I mean? There's a disconnect there. He's not a cat. You know what I mean? Wrong. You're wrong. He's so cute.
Huh?
It's okay.
Okay, you're on Island. He'll be here in 2 minutes.
Look at this.
A few minutes?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is what she's smoking meth in.
So he takes the meth pipe.
Okay.
This is the best part.
Play with her meth pipe.
This is the best part.
Oh, there's
He grabs another. He grabs a fucking another one. Hold on, let me hide the. He's got two, bro. Bro's addicted. That's insane. He got the backup part. That one's clean too. Oh, look at the passenger door. Oh, boo, there's nothing on it. Wait, how do you even open it? Oh my God. This car is a nightmare. We have the rope, like the fence rope, whatever. And then this just looks like, if you look at the back right window, that's like a fence. That's just straight up like you'd see that on the, what is that called? What is that? It's just a fence, right? It's just a damn fence. Wood lattice. Am I saying that right? Or wood lattice? Lattice, lattice, huh? Is it French? Lattice? I don't know the second one. Lattice. It's fucking NASCAR, Wubby. Something tells me it's not. Dude, the second pipe is crazy. Also, why is everyone accepting that there's a raccoon in the car?
He's trying to smoke it.
All right.
There's no way. All right. Enough fun and games.
Here.
Again?
Ew, oh my God.
Huh?
Oh.
Yeah, he's on his way here.
Keep an eye. She was trying to take the meth pipe out of the car. Just keep an eye on her real quick.
Oh man, I wish it was. That's it. How short of a clip is that? A minute for that? Haha, back to reality. It's a twofer, kinda. Who gets arrested in that case? Would it just be the driver? Can they use the car share lane? The carpool lane, you mean? That's a good question. The raccoon. Yes, dude. He gets little cuffs too. They have specific. That happens a lot. All three. The second pipe was literally Wubby with the backup steak depot after losing it in 10 minutes. What are you? You're trying to make a connection there, bro. It's a misdemeanor. What? Okay, before we get moving here on watching some Spectrum love, I have a TikTok page that I want to show you, and we can all agree nobody wants to get got with getting fooled by something, right? You never want to be the person who's sitting there and bring something to your friends or your group chat, and you're like, oh, check this out. And then everybody goes, bro, it's so fake. You never want to show a photo of a penguin on a mountain and then go, how'd you get a penguin up there? And then everyone goes, it's a filter, right? You don't want to be that guy. You do that too many times and people just stop opening your messages. They go, oh, more AI shit from what, you know what I mean? Okay. So with that being said, this is not AI. This has nothing to do with AI, but I'm trying to set the stage. All right. There's a TikTok that keeps getting recommended to me. And to get ahead of it, I am going to say, surely this is just a joke, right? Now, the reason why I'm kind of hedging is because it is so absurd and makes no sense and is so objectively kind of dumb, but it is delivered so straight that I know it has to be a joke, but it's not. I need chat. I'm going to show you this now. And I need someone I need something. Someone, I'm hoping by bringing this to you guys, you will offer me more insight than just for me seeing it. Okay, it's this entire TikTok account. The name of the account is The Pencil Sharpener. This has nothing to do with gingers, but you know that's coming. This entire TikTok account is called The Pencil Sharpener, and this guy posts videos where his so-called, as he references, his clients will send in their pencils for him to artisanally sharpen them. This cannot be real. So before someone goes, it's so obviously a joke, Wubby. Okay, but I don't get it.
Pencil sharpener. And today, my client requested that I use the Terrence Howard technique to sharpen this pencil. If you've ever seen the movie Get Rich or Die Trying, you'll know exactly why we call this the Terrence Howard technique. I don't do these quite often, mainly because I personally don't recommend them. I like the longer shaft on the pencil. I just think it's more pleasing visually, in my opinion. But, you know, whatever the client asks, I will do. So as with all of the pencils, we start by whittling away. Now you'll notice the strokes on this one are a lot shorter than the ones that we do.
Okay, but see, here's the thing, chap. It's his entire page. When you go to his like link tree, it's his YouTube. He has a mailing play. Like you can I know it's fake, right? I know it's fake. Right?
On other pencils, especially the Lincoln technique, which of course
By the way, it's not just me. Every comment, which he will respond to and deny, every comment is like, so this is fake, right? And he's like, no, this is real. I'm getting pencils from clients.
Had a much longer tip. It was much more of an exposed head. And I do apologize here.
I've sent him some of my pencils. Bro, stop. You're not gonna contribute to the gaslighting here. Send him a pencil? But then, okay, here's what's fucking pissing me off about this, right? If I send him a pencil and it is fake, he can just fucking sharpen it and send it back, and the cycle still continues, and I still don't know if it's real. Do you see what I'm saying?
For a second, because my roommate got home, and of course...
Okay, so this is just one of them. Let me hold on. It's the whole fucking profile. He has a shop where he sells pencils. Dude, this is what I mean, right? It's set up exactly how it would be if it was real, right? But it can't be real. What is real about this? You're right. He does have a shop. It's all real. But it should... There's one of the top comments that always pops up is it's like interdimensional cable from Rick and Morty. Like it's something you would turn the TV to from a different dimension where it's like, huh? Started fake, maybe it turned real, right?
The client sent me a pack of high uni Mitsubishi.
Why is it so quiet? Well, look, here he is shaving this one. Look, and he makes the lead really long, and then he sharpens it down. It's a whole. Look at this. It's a whole thing. It's a joke gone too far. It might be. I don't know. God forbid a guy starts a small business. I want to choke slam you. What do you mean? God forbid he starts? What is the business, asshat? No, like, what is the fucking... It's... Okay, no, see, now it's like I have... Why do I have... What is the business, bro? He has a Patreon. Don't... Okay, you're discovering this just as I did. It's all there. He provides a service.
Addressing one of the biggest questions I've been asked so far on this channel, which is why don't myself or my clients just use a regularly sharpened pencil instead of one that's been sharpened artisanally. So today I'm going to sharpen two pencils, one with a regular sharpener and one artisanally sharpened. That way you can see them side by side. And honestly, there are a lot of reasons why regular sharpeners are so inferior, ranging from the quality of the sharpen being...
Okay, you're using like a school pencil sharpener. Like, yeah, I'm sure yours will... Oh my, I don't even... Like, I can't... I'm screaming.
Much less if you're using a regular sharpener.
Also, that's sharp now.
To the fact that you can't really do any special techniques if you're using a pencil sharpener. No Lincoln, no Howard, no Conte. The only tech...
He's got... You see what I mean? He's got terms. Well, no Lincoln, no Howard, no Conte. You... Okay, do you see... Also, I'm going to really hit you with it right now. With the exception of doing specific things that I will say would have the ability to sharpen the pencil the exact way they need, you can just use a mechanical pencil, right? Like there are specific pencils for specific tasks, but those people know how to sharpen their pencils in a specific way for those tasks at this point, right? Do you see what I'm saying? Animal, wrong? What do What did I say that was wrong? I said if you're using pencils already, you probably know how to sharpen them for exactly what you need. Right? Or you use a mechanical pencil if you don't need something specific. This is so right? It's so confusing.
You can use
mechanical pencils are cringe. What? What? Dude, I'll tell you right now, when I was writing consistently in high school and the very minimal college I had, I gave up on pencils because that shit breaks so often. Sometimes the lead would fall right out the fucking tip like an asshole. Stop lying, you can't read. And then I would sit there with a broken pencil because I had too much social anxiety to walk up to the front of the class and sharpen that shit. Bro, but did you ever use a Lincoln? I guess I never did. We have pens too. I was a pen guy too until I wasn't allowed to be.
The Larson technique, which of course is named after Bernard Larson.
That's a bad. Hey, bro, I'm gonna keep it a buck. You're over sharpening, and that's a bad sharpener.
The creator of the pencil sharpener. Now, Bernard Larson single-handedly put many artisanal pencil sharpeners out of work. So this
is fake. This has to. I mean, he's joking, right? What is he talking about here?
You can imagine he's not very highly regarded in the artisanal pencil sharpening community. But let's get back to the actual sharpening of the pencil. Whenever you are using
yes, he's joking. Then that's hey. Rewatch the start of my stream because I already called it, right? I'm not going to let it get me. But it is so committed.
Pencil sharpener like this, you are twisting the pencil. And twisting is very bad for the actual pencil for a few reasons. The main one is that it weakens the lead inside. A comment I see all the time is when I'm done sharpening a pencil, people will say, put it to paper, it's going to break. No. That is what happens when you use a regular sharpener. When you artisanally sharpen pencils, you are not twisting the pencil. You are not damaging the properties of the wood, of the lead that are in the pencil.
Wait, is he serious? Guys, it's working. It's working.
You twist that pencil in the sharpener, you're adding to the possibility that the lead inside will break, which is why so often you'll get done sharpening your pencil and you'll take it out and you'll notice that lead is gone. That never happens with an artisanally sharpened pencil. And speaking of artisanally sharpened pencils,
it's already kind of I feel like it's too long.
We're going to go ahead and start artisanally sharpening this Dixon. As you can see, I am struggling a little bit. After sharpening so many of these nice pencils like the Mitsubishi and the Blackwing and even the Tombow, which I haven't posted yet, this is a little bit harder to get through. That wood is not nearly as soft as those other pencils, but that's what you can expect when you buy 144 pack.
Artisanalpencilsharpening.com? What the fuck is this? Is this his? What? What is this real? Wait, okay, no, okay, hold on. Hold the fuck on. Please note, orders take approximately 3 to 4 weeks. Reacquaint yourself with the pleasures of hand-sharpened pencil. $100? 3 to 4 weeks? But what is happening? It has to be, right? You guys are going through exactly what I did to when I found this originally, where it's like, it's a joke, right? It has to be. It has to be a joke, right? But it's so far. It's Nathan for you, right? Rich people do be spending money. I don't think they're spending money on this. He has a documentary about it. Watch a short film on Vimeo.
Hi there, my name's David Rees, and I have an artisanal pencil sharpening business, and I've sharpened more than 1,500 pencils for paying customers. A lot of people think they know how to sharpen pencils, but they don't really. And one of the points of my business is to remind people how to properly sharpen a pencil. If you want to start a pencil...
I'm not trying to shut on a small business, but 1,500, hey, I mean, that...
sharpening
I don't know.
practice in your own home, you're going to need a fair amount of equipment. Now, you can buy everything you need for less than $1,000. I should know. I've done it. And the great thing about having
Don't trust a guy who won't return your shavings. For real.
Business is that unlike a lot of woodworking crafts, you can carry around everything that you need in a single toolkit. This is my
This has to be a joke, dude. This is insane, dude. What the fuck? This is a joke. It's a joke. It is. It is. I'm locking in.
These are pencils. Number 2 pencils, the only type of pencil that I sharpen, and the type of pencil that we'll be sharpening today. Pencils are probably the most important component in a pencil sharpening business. You can sharpen a pencil without a pencil sharpener, but you can't sharpen a pencil without a pencil. I also have...
Guys, I can't. This is crazy.
Have a rag for wiping away residue and cleaning a pencil point. I use an old...
But like, here's what I'm even more confused about. This is not the same guy that we were just watching. So this seems even more, this seems more absurd that it's like this to me, this video. Wait, this is him? This to me, okay, here's what I'm gonna say. I don't know if they're the same guy. This is more obviously a joke to me because of him saying things like, you need a pencil, but like that's clearly, he's being a little more ridiculous, right? But the one, it's competition?
Wu-Tang Clan t-shirt, but that's not necessary.
Okay,
You can
so this is a joke, right?
use any
Like,
old
obviously.
white rag, as long as it's made out of cotton and is an old rap group t-shirt. These are the shatterproof plastic display tubes that I use for shipping pencils through the mail to satisfied customers around the world. Here are the labels that I affix to the shavings bag and the plastic display tubes into which I put the pencils. This label will contain the information: job number, date, lighting condition, sharpener used, pencil number 2, yes or no, always yes, sharpness rating, and sharpener operator initials.
He gives the shavings back.
This is one of my favorite sharpeners. It's a replica of an old American sharpener from 1905. The way it works is pretty obvious. This is how someone in an office might have sharpened a pencil more than 100 years ago. This is an unopened pencil sharpener from an Asian country, Japan.
What the fuck, dude?
And finally, this is the blade that I'm going to use to sharpen a pencil.
Okay. Now I want to see it. From an
Here are
Asian
some
country.
pencils.
Japan.
These are number
He's
2
trolling.
pencils.
So here's what I need. Here's the answers I'm looking for, and I'm not looking for speculation. So if you don't know, don't even weigh in. 1, is this the same guy? 2, if it's not the same guy, is the other guy that we were watching on TikTok serious?
It's our responsibility to choose a pencil that's worth
He sounds
sharpening.
different. Well, let's listen.
The
Listen.
first thing you want to do is make sure...
Here, I'll make it easier for you. Okay, just listen. No visuals. Just listen. All right, here is... I'll put them up side by side. All right, here is guy number 1. Here is guy number 1.
That the graphite core of the pencil, what you might know as the pencil's lead...
Yes, my client sent me 144 of these. I have to have them.
These are different guys. These are different guys. These are 2 different people. Nah, bro, these are 2 different people. Okay, now this is interesting again. What? Ooh. Same guy, but quieter? It's not the same. There's no way it's... Ugh, do it again? Okay. One more time. They're also using different cutting techniques, and they look like they have different hands. Okay, listen.
Even though it doesn't have lead in it, it never has had lead in it, still, you can be forgiven for that misnomer.
Okay.
All sharpened by the end of the week, but they said I could use a few for the channel and just kind of mess around with, which is exactly what I'm doing.
That's different. That's different. That's different. That's a different human. Same. And I don't think it's even remotely the same. I don't hear them at all as the same.
Is it centered within the barrel or the shaft of the pencil? If it's off-center, it's going to be harder to make a consistent conical point. You also should make sure that the shaft
Definitely different people, but again, they're competitors, Wubby.
Is straight. There's minimal bowing to the shaft of the pencil. Why not work with a pencil shaft that's straight rather than one that's bowed? So this is the pencil that I'll sharpen. You should take a couple hours to look through your own home and find a pencil that's suitable for you to sharpen. Now, you're going to be holding the pencil in your non-dominant hand and holding the knife in your dominant hand. Once you have both items in hand, simply return the pencil to the tabletop because we have to sharpen our knife.
Okay, this is obviously a joke, but...
And you can see now that, sure enough, I am exposing the graphite that was hidden inside.
Yeah, no, they have different hands. No, this is actually over. They literally have different thumbs. Hold on, look. Let's get a thumb check. They literally have different thumbs, and you all look... Everyone who said same, that's a perma in my chat. They literally have different thumbs. It's not even close. It's not even... Thumb check. Ayo, thumb check. It's not... Look at this. That is not the same man by a fucking mile. So with that being said... What's going on with the TikTok guy? So obviously that guy was a joke. So obvious, right? This is just... Left is way younger too. Oh yeah, look, his thumb is a completely different shape.
Now we are just doing a standard Conte technique. Of course, the Conte and the Lassimoni are very similar, except for a Lassimoni is what we call it when you use a pencil sharpener, and the Conte is what it's called when you sharpen it artisanally. Again, notice there has been no pressure put to the pencil in a twisting motion. Every single one of these strokes that we're making is straight on. It is not causing any damage to the internals of the pencil or the wood, which is what happens when you use a typical sharpener. So let's go ahead and look at these side by side. Now in my right hand we have the artisanally sharpened pencil, and on the left hand we have the pencil that was sharpened with the pencil sharpener. One of the first things that you'll notice is that the pencil that was sharpened with the sharpener is much shorter. That's about an inch right there.
It does look better. Yeah, have you got... No shit. He used a bad pencil sharpener. What? This guy's winning me over? I'm losing my mind. We're not at all closer to understanding if this is real. You're just starting to go, well, you know, he's kind of got me sold on. I bought 5.
And we all know.
Just get a better pencil sharpener. I know, by the way, memories from school. There were certain teachers that had the pencil sharpener. Don't remember which one it was. Couldn't describe it to you. But there were pencil sharpeners in certain teachers' rooms, right? That it's like, that's the one you need to use because the other one just fucking sucks the lead out, right? It just depended, right? Some were good, some were bad. He used the bad one. That's it.
An inch is a lot. Now, the reason why this happens is because when you're sharpening with a typical sharpener, you are taking a lot off the top just to expose that tip. Now, when you're sharpening with an artisanally sharpened pencil, you can just go right in to expose that head. Now, of course...
He did an AMA on Reddit 12 years ago. He's serious. I don't think I can handle that. If this guy is serious, I don't think I'm prepared for that reality. Link it.
Are one thing, but we're going
to here we go.
The
right with it.
Difference with these pencils when we actually go to write with
okay,
them.
So this is the bad one.
This pencil that was sharpened with a regular sharpener, and you'll notice we're going to write. Oh,
bro, come on.
It broke already, and I'm not even really writing that hard. That's just how the pencil writes. And now guess what? If we're in class, we have to go get a new pencil. We have to sharpen it again. But if you use an artisanally sharpened pencil, you'll notice there is no breakage. In fact, I was actually pressing down harder with this pencil than I was with the one that I sharpened in the sharpener. And there you go, folks. That is exactly...
He dug it in, right? He pressed so you can see where he pressed hard on the so I'm sold.
Exactly why I and my clients prefer to.
Who are your clients? What's happening? He got me. I can't. Guys, I feel like the people saying he got me. If this all turns out to be fake, you are the joke. Then he doesn't have. I'm buying one. Let me go through his page to see if I can actually even buy one. Okay, I'm on his Linktree. Okay, Patreon, mailing address, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. So there's nowhere to buy. Or wait. He does have David Rees. Is his name David Rees? Bro, his fucking shop, he just sells other pencils that are unsharpened. Have you heard of snake oil? This is a classic example. I don't know, though. Look up David Rees on Google. But is he David Rees? No, that's the other guy. He's not David Rees. No, chat, guys, this is the thing. He's okay. The pencil sharpener on TikTok is selling a book by David Rees. David Rees was the guy on Vimeo we just watched. They're not the same guy. He's just biting David's swagger. But that's even, can I be honest with you? Him just doing a joke that's been done by a more successful comedian better is also weird. Maybe it's his mentor. I don't understand. This is all weird. You ever watch a remake? It's not a remake, brother. It's the same joke without being improved at all. He's a Padawan. All right, so I guess bringing it to you guys got me nowhere closer. Here's his most viewed video. Almost 7 million views. This is almost 7 million. Oh, is this the one I showed you already? Check if it's the same website to buy the pencils. I don't know.
Today, I had a client send me a Dixon pencil requesting that I use the Lincoln technique. Now, I do quickly want to thank everyone for the response to my last video, which was my first video I've ever uploaded. There was a lot of great responses in the comments, including people who were saying their favorite type of pencils were Ticonderogas. And guys, I absolutely agree. When it comes to pencil sharpening, those are the absolute best. Like I said in the last video, Dixons are a little bit hard, and I mean that the wood itself is actually hard, where Ticonderoga are a lot softer, so it is easier to sharpen those. So if you are starting in the world of artisanal pencil sharpening, I would highly recommend you start off with Ticonderoga. Now back to what I was saying about this specific pencil and how we're using the Lincoln technique. As you can see, I'm whittling away just like I would do with most
Why is it so long?
However, for the Lincoln technique, you're going to be using a lot, or rather you're going to be leaving a lot more of the graphite. And so you might be wondering, well, why is it called the Lincoln technique? And don't get mad at me, I was the one who came up with this, but it's because the graphite, which we will often consider or call the head of the pencil, there is a large exposed head.
Bro, this is so ridiculous. Oh God. It's can I be honest with you, it's not enjoyable for me. It's stressing me out when, have you ever like interacted with someone you cannot read, and no matter what, they will not break character and just be real with you for a second, and it gets to a point where you're like, can you just fucking stop? That's what this is doing to me right now, where it's making me convulse. I can, what is it? Break. I mean, like someone, you ever meet someone who's just like always on, and then you try to get like, hey, really though, and they won't. And you just, it's like, please.
And that's why we call it the Lincoln technique. And I'm sure you probably understand that. You probably understand that now that I've said it. Okay.
Well, okay, hold on. No, we're not gonna just go glaze. What is this? Now this is weird. Why is it so tall? And don't see. This is the loop we're in. I ask why it's so tall, and he goes, "Well, it's the Lincoln technique." No, buddy, why? It's not even sharp. I'm sure he's going to sharpen it.
The whole purpose of the Lincoln technique is to keep a large portion of that graphite exposed. So as you can see, there's a lot of graphite exposed here compared.
He just did it again, by the way. Yeah, the purpose is to leave a large amount of graphite. Why? Well, it's the Lincoln technique. So the purpose is it's an exposed head.
To the last video where it
like Dax Flame. Dax Flame, a little bit. When I look too deep into Dax Flame, it stresses me out too because I cannot tell. I cannot tell.
Very small amount of graphite. Now, the reason why this can be so tricky is that when you are shaving away, as you can see, I just purely moved on to the graphite at this point, trying to whittle away the graphite to make it as sharp as possible. This can take quite a while. And keep in mind, because the wood is not reinforcing it, the graphite can chip and break. That's why I consider the Lincoln technique to be one of the hardest techniques in the world of artisanal pencil sharpening. And this can take quite a while, if I'm being honest with you. I think this pencil took me about 10 to 15 minutes to finish completely.
Imagine you bust out the Lincoln technique during a test. Pencil snaps, get a whole mat, get your razor, get your glove. I'll be back in 15.
Is why artisanal pencil sharpening is not for the faint of heart. A lot of people think it's a lot easier than it actually is.
I love like there's this reference to people and in community terms. Don't be mad at me. I'm not the one who named it. Are you? I don't know that you're not. You know, I don't know if there's any, if I typed in the Lincoln technique right now, would I get any results on this?
There's a reason why I spent years and years and years perfecting this. Again, the Lincoln technique, if you're brand new at artisanal pencil sharpening, you're not going to be able to do it the first try. You're not going to be able to do it the 50th try.
The 50th! 50 pencils down!
About, I would say, about 1,100, 1,200 times of doing the Lincoln.
Dude, like it has to be, again, I will keep reiterating, it has to be a joke, right?
Technique before I was fully able to do it correctly every single time. And that's not to say that I don't mess up, guys. I still 100% will mess up the Lincoln technique every once in a while.
You know what? Here, if any of this reaches this guy, here's I think I'm saying it's fake. It's a joke to protect myself, but let me be real, chat. I want nothing more in the world than for this to be real. That is a much more, to me, that's significantly more interesting than guy on TikTok does a super in-depth meme. What'd be really funny is if this guy really is a part of this weird community that does the Lincoln technique.
Happens. Sometimes you just get a pencil where the graphite breaks. That's not on you all the time. And
that's not on you.
It's okay. You just move on to the next pencil. In fact, that's one of my favorite things about artisanal pencil sharpening. The techniques that you use in
hey, man, listen, that thing's getting sharp. I'm not gonna lie.
Practice can really impact. You can take those same techniques and apply them.
This is how artists sharpen their pencils. But that's kind of what I was saying, though, and I already kind of addressed that, right? Like, if you are an artist and you need some sort of specific pencil, I don't think there is a business out there supplying specifically hand sharp. You would just do it yourself for the for whatever it is you need, right? You just do it.
Life. You know, just move on to the next pencil. Just forget and move on to
there is Wubby. It's this guy. Because it's easy as dirt, right? Like you just I don't know how to sharpen it well. You take a couple times. Oh, I now know how to sharpen my pencils for my art.
To do for your own mental health. Now back to
what is that sound? Is that in the background of the video?
Just forget and move on to the next thing. It really is a great thing to do for your own mental health. Now back to the pencil, as you can see, really working on that tip quite a bit. I go in and I test it out, see how sharp it is. I truly am a perfectionist because, in all honesty, this is why people buy these pencils. There is absolutely nothing in the world that's better than that first stroke with an
Hey, you fucker, this guy is talking to me like it's fucking real. Fuck you, dude. You're never going to get me to admit this is fucking real. You're never going to get me to admit this is real, you bastard.
Occasionally sharpened pencil. As you can see, I'm fixing it up a little bit, and you can also notice that the head is so large. There's so much exposed head, which is why we call
it's just cars driving in the background.
Technique. You'll notice it'd be a lot different than a lot of the other pencils that I'll sharpen on this channel. But guys, that's it for our video today. Thanks for watching.
That shit's gonna break in like 8 minutes, dude. It looks like it would break immediately unless you're using it for like shading or like you are not going to be able to apply pressure on that as if you would normally write with it without that bitch snapping. It's not real, but it's funny. I don't know. I don't know if I would call it funny. I would call it interesting. I just made it into a stream segment because I've been fascinated. Okay, I'm going to look up now, per my chat's request, the Lincoln technique. No, motherfucker! It doesn't pop up with anything! It doesn't pop up with anything! You all lied. There you go. It has nothing. Yes, it does. No, it doesn't. The Lincoln, it autofills to the Lincoln index. Google Lincoln technique pencil. Okay. It's him! It links to him! No, that is the definition of, that is gaslighting right there then. It motherfucking links to him! You can't say there's this thing, trust me, and then Google leads back to you, bro. Do you want to see what Google pumps to me? Do you want to see? Here, watch. This is what Google shows me when I type the Lincoln technique. You ready?
The request of many of you in my last video today, I'm sharpening Mitsubishi 9850.
Someone in chat said, motherfucker never heard of inventing. You're right.
Pencils.
You're so right, dude. You're right.
As you can see, this is a really beautiful pencil. Nice deep red. And it's honestly extremely surprising to me that none of my clients have had me sharpen it.
You don't have clients! You don't have any fucking clients, bro! You've never seen a client!
That this is absolutely my new favorite pencil to sharpen. Folks, this thing cuts like butter. As you can see, I'm not struggling at all with any of these cuts.
You know what, chat? Fine. I'm starting my own artisanal pencil cutting business. Anyone? $1 plus shipping. Okay, send me all of your pencils. I will sharpen them, and I will send them back to you. I will sharpen them. It's in a new technique called the Wubby way. Okay, $1 plus shipping. That's all it costs, and I will sharpen as many pencils as you want me to sharpen for you. Yep, I got all kinds of techniques. I got the Dubai technique. I got the 7-Up technique. I got the Chipotle anything you guys want, I'll get it out to you. Yep. No guarantee on if they'll make it, but they will be sharpened at time of shipping. Yeah. Anything you guys want. You got it. No problem. I'll just get one of those fancy artisanal electric sharpeners and just one after the other, baby.
When it comes to the dictionary, it comes to
you know what, dude? If this is real, you got competition now. If this is real, there's another pencil sharpener on the market now, buddy.
Or even the Murado Black Warrior pencils that I sharpened in a recent video. There are going to be times that even someone
fell
myself
for it. See, I know. See, chat. This is what's going to happen, right? The second I acknowledge this being real, chat's going to flip. Half of you are going back and forth right now. The second I acknowledge it, everyone's going to go, it was obviously fake. I'm still saying it's a joke. I'm still saying it's a joke.
Cut through that.
I'm never gonna give it. I'm never gonna do that. I say it's real.
Never the case for this Mitsubishi 9850 hardness HB pencil.
That is crazy.
Now, real quick, as I'm sharpening this pencil, you can see I've made it down to the graphite. Again, the Lincoln technique, highly ASMR video. Up the top. Yep, that looks super sharp. Now, one of the things a lot of you said in the past video was that as soon as I write with it, it's going to break. And you know what? That's not true. So here you go. Writing with the Lincoln technique.
Okay, wait. This might be real. You don't write thank you like that unless you got a touch of the tism. And I say that respectfully. This might be real. Also, I'm on to you, Bozo. That was such a gentle stroke. Oh my God, I can't. Dude, I can't. He's writing so lightly. Of course he fucking is, bro. Of course it is. It's so fake, Wubby. I can't do it. Check the paper. Bro, they're the same guy. Well, then the dude fucking de-aged and gained weight.
perfectly sharpened.
Okay. All right, we'll leave it at that with artesian pencil sharpening. One last thing before we go fucking watch autistic people. Check Reddit. There's one with a certificate from 2013. Oh, what do you mean? This is fascinating to me. Chat, I unintentionally do the Lincoln technique, and it has not taken me 200 or 1,200 tries. Yeah, well, we can tell, bro. It looks like your dog fucking chewed on it. I can see that you're nowhere near his ability. This is just proof that he's real to me. It looks like you threw it to an animal. You might want to work on your technique, buddy. Are you guys cutting pencils along with the stream? What is this? This post says, I did it, or did I do it? And are you guys doing a cut along? It's like when we did it with Bieber back in the day. Look at this. Very cute. Very cute. Okay, hold on. That's not what you wanted me to see. I googled artesian pencil sharpener. It's real. Wait, what? It's real. An artesian. Wait. No, okay, chat. You guys aren't listening to me. Hold on. David Rees is a comedian and he does absurd shit. David Rees, as far as we can tell, is not the TikTok guy. Now, I'm willing to be wrong, but I do not hear his voice the same or see his hands the same. Okay? So David Rees, everything he did was a joke, and it is funny, and we know it is. You see what I'm saying? So this does not help the conversation unless you can prove that David Rees is the same as the TikTok guy. Okay? So I appreciate you sharing this. It is funny, but it does not get us any closer to knowing. You guys are all doing it on the subreddit. The Lincoln technique, attempt number 1 on the what is happening? It's nice to see that you guys found it as interesting as I did, though. I'm not going to lie. That is kind of... that is enjoyable. I'm glad I wasn't alone in it. Look at this. Oh, that's ass, buddy. Oh, that's ass, buddy. Butchered the damn thing. All right. Yeah, no, there's nothing on here that gives me any sort of there's nothing on here that helps me. It's your turn, Wubby. I'll be honest with you. I do not I would have to look for a pencil. I'm not we could do one later. I just want an answer on it at this point. We'll figure it out. That's the JFK. Yeah, if you do a clean job, it's the Lincoln. If you do a bad job, it's the JFK. Does it look like it fucking exploded? You know what I mean? That's not going to be the Lincoln. If it's a nice clean, stop. Okay, my bad. Yo, check this out though. This was really important. I saw.
I just need to remind you.
Whoa! Shut up. Oh, you shut up.
I just need to remind y'all again. Everyone who is ginger, who has red hair, those are black people. All gingers are black people. If they have red hair, they are black. You see a white man with red hair, that's a black man. You see a white woman with red hair, that's a black woman. Gingers are black. All gingers. I just need to remind y'all again. Everyone who is ginger, who has red hair, those are black people. All gingers are black people. If they have red hair, they are black. You see a white man with red hair, that's a black man. You see a white woman with red hair, that's a black woman. Gingers are black.
Dude, you don't know how many times people tag me in this. I'm gonna be super real. I really thought about it too. It's tough because as much as I want this, right? Like as much as this would be great, saved me a lot of trouble. I I stressed myself out trying to figure out what she even meant by it. Say it, Wubby, say it. Can anyone even if you're gonna stretch it? Can anybody help? What does it mean?
Who has
dyslexia? What? Oh, why'd you say dyslexia? Hey! 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 Whoa! 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 What the fuck? We were having fun. Stop. Why do you guys keep repeating it? I already get the joke you're making. Jesus. We can't rule it out, Wubby. In the pursuit of the truth, I understand what you're saying, okay? Is it because Irish people consider themselves black? What? Pretty much Irish people? Wait, okay, wait, what? What do you... Someone in chat said, keep that shit on Kick. You can't do it on my Kick either, bro. What do you think happens over there? Black Irish is different. What, guys? Here's a can. All right. Uh-oh. There's worms. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to seal that back up. And I'm going to toss that. I'm going to pass the phone to a streamer who's balding. Okay? And there you go. Now, it's a very funny TikTok. No clue what it meant. No clue what it meant. Had a good time, though. Northern Lion? Hey, listen. I said balding. All right. You just pass the mic to yourself. I have hair. I'm not balding. I don't think I am. Ludwig? Is Ludwig balding? All right. This Sunday was supposed to be how you Rafa you ruse. But now, just like God intended, Alex is now sick. That's okay though. So we are going to do we might be beating Split Fiction this Sunday. There's a non-zero chance of that. And then next Sunday will be High Laugh You Lose. I know. That's okay. And then this Friday is more so what I'm excited about because we will be live again early. So if you're just now hearing this, maybe you're watching the VOD. Again, I'll be live early on Friday. I'll be live early this whole week. We have friends from out of town who we are doing something for MagicCon this week, but we also have stuff planned. So I'll be live early the rest of this entire week. And Friday, we are launching our community, hopefully, our community Minecraft server. You guys get to play and have fun. And I am starting my hardcore Minecraft playthrough. So, yes. Wubby, do laugh with Luz from one of your friends from out of town. I appreciate you guys for thinking that would be good. I appreciate that you guys think that that would be interesting. And I'll leave it at that. That's awesome. And it means a lot. Wubby a Let's Player now? I think it's gonna be fun. I think hardcore Minecraft sounds so brutal and unfair that you are just asking for clippable content. The fact that the entire world that you create gets deleted when you die is going to potentially lead to some of the most devastating moments on stream. I mean, my God, you guys keep, okay, I see this joke has been repeated. Wubby's gonna die in the first 10 minutes. I want you to understand that is not bad. That's not even gonna be, that'll be like, haha, funny. Just wait till it's been like 3-4 weeks and we have a thing going and then I die. That's when it's gonna be, I mean, you better hope I'm competent enough to make it that far, because that's when it's gonna be. Now, I have a question actually before Friday. I do want to know this. Is hardcore Minecraft, apart from obviously the permadeath, is the game scaled? Like, do you lose food faster? Do you get hurt faster? Or is it just Minecraft with this horrible looming, you die? Ooh, okay, good. So It's set to hard. Yes to both. Okay. It's a bit harder. Okay. Difficulty of the mobs is higher. Everything is a threat. You take more damage. Oh my God. Maybe on Friday, I'll watch like a little 10-minute video to prep me for it. Oh my God. Like, cause here, the reason why I wanted to do this is because if I am able to beat the game like that, I will actually feel like I can wash my hands of Minecraft forever, right? And it'll be like a really cool bookend to this journey we went on. But I'm also picturing, like, let's say like when I was playing Minecraft, we built like this little underground town and it was this whole cool thing. And I had all these cows and I had a farm and I was very proud of what I did. If I would have died and that was hardcore or whatever it's called, and I lost all of that, I would have needed maybe like an actual intervention, like a check-in, like a wellness checkup. Okay, first off, assholes, I'm trying to share a moment with you and everyone's saying, town? I want you to understand something, chat. I don't give a fuck what you say. I was so proud of that little hole that you knew when it was Wednesday or whatever day we played on, and I was logging in, you were excited for it to load in and hear the you were excited. The stairs. It was fun, okay? And I'll make a better house this time. I will. We had an axolotl. We had a dog. The tree. I just can't wait. It's going to be so much fun. And so we're starting this Friday, and I hope to see you guys there. Really, it's gonna be fun. And now we're gonna watch a little Love on the Spectrum. I'm gonna be real. That's what we're doing tonight, and it should be great. Oh, also, I wanted to say this real quick. There was a post that was like, I want to see Wubby should bring back Game Show. I'm glad you said that, and I'll say this: we will be. It won't be exactly that, but we are gonna start bringing stuff like that back. I think that if you watch stream enough, anyone who like does not miss and hasn't missed for years can attest to this. And I think more people who kind of come and go don't see this as much. We go in waves. And this content typically will go in more leaning game shows for a bit. And then I kind of get sick of it. And to be frank, if you're not here, you might not know, chat kind of gets sick of it. And then we take a really long break. And then people start to go, what happened to the game shows? And then we bring them back. And then we do it for a bit. And then it's fun. And then it's, no, we fucking don't. Okay, not gonna argue with you. That's okay. Either way, yes, we are already talking. I know that there's some of my boys / worker homies are taking some vacations coming up. But when those are done, we are coming back with some stuff. I am also trying to position myself better and better on Kick, because I would like to pitch them paying for a show. And the more that those streams continue and go well, the more I'm going to try to be like, what about this much money? So, but that's not relevant to me saying the game show. Yes, game show in some form will be coming back. I don't like doing the same things with game shows too much to the point where it feels like beaten to the ground, right? But I do want to bring it back. Will we get a dedicated Minecraft channel in the Discord? Would that be important to you? Would that be important to you? I don't know. Would that be useful? Then yeah, we can do that for you guys. Yeah. Like what? Like a voice channel or like a text channel? Yes. Okay, guys. I hear you. Hey, yeah, of course. Okay, of course, guys. Yeah, of course. Hey, of course. Both? Why not both? Okay, yeah, hey. How about both? You know, a little Spanish, a little Mexican, you know? ¿Por qué no las dos, you know? All right, Friday's gonna be fun. We're gonna start the show. Here we go. I hope you're ready. I'm ready. I'm so excited. I cannot even front. I have been fiending to watch more of this. It's been so fun. I'll be right back, then we're starting. You good. Stay blessed, baby. Stay blessed. I'm retarded and I'm in love. I saw a post that was like, this show is unethical, like, and you know what? I'm not even gonna disagree. I'll be real. We've been touching on that as we watch it. It's kind of like, oh, you know what I mean? But, oh, dude, I forgot. Oh, we got to bring him on stream. The dude, I'm having ADD moments right now, and I apologize. The dude who created, okay, you know Daniel Larson, right? One's in chat if you know Daniel Larson. If you don't, after the stream, please go watch my coverage of Daniel Larson. It's such a good rabbit hole. It literally will entertain you for the next couple hours. Okay. The dude who made the fake college for Daniel Larson posted on my subreddit. He was like, hey, found this community. I'm the guy who made the college for Daniel Larson. By the way, there's more classes he took that never got popular. If you want to see, did you verify it? I haven't yet, but I did kind of wrestle with like, okay, it is hilarious, but that's also kind of crazy, but it is kind of funny, but it's a little scary. I didn't know if I wanted to touch it, but it was funny. I was like, holy shit. A whole college for a single person? Oh, oh my God. Hold on, look at this guy. Buddy, I want you, my man. After this stream is finished, I urge you to go down the Daniel Larson rabbit hole. And if you want it if you want it presented in my style, look up my videos. If you want it more video essay, there's plenty of big YouTubers who have done video essays on it. Just depends how you want it presented, but please, welcome. One of my favorite arcs on this stream was the Daniel Larson. I like dove deep into it, and we just watched it live reactions to all this shit. All right, has he watched Love on the Spectrum yet? No, but how about now? Ooh, even up poopy be happy ya. Hamani poopy ya. Okay, here we go. You guys ready? I love that song. It actually bangs. His caretaker just bought Larson a lawyer. Dude, they're trying to get him out. The empath in me says Larson should be locked up forever and taken care of. But the content goblin in me says give this man $250 and send him to Vegas with a camera crew. I want to see the Colorado cryptid? Is that what it was? I want to see him back. All right, here we go. We're starting the show. Whew. Good timing, too. Okay, good. All right. That was good. No. That's it for now. That's it for now. I think we finished the season. I think we'll be finishing the season next week. That was a great those 2 episodes were great. I had a lot of fun. No cliffhangers, thank goodness. I was scared about that, too. All right, this Friday, hey, chat, this Friday, live at 3:30 p.m. PST. It's 2 hours early. Be there. We're starting the Minecraft community server, hopefully, unless TT fucking died. Okay? We're also starting our hardcore Minecraft run. Never done it. We'll probably be bad. Hope to see you there. It's going to be fun. Tomorrow on Kick, I'll be live at 3:30 for probably a short little stream. Hope to see you there. TT's, I'm in the canyon, bud. Hope you had fun. I had fun. And then next week, all the times we'll be back to normal. Next week, we'll be back to... What is this? Which do you prefer? Moonlight or stealth? That is a crazy comparison. We rocked... Wait, is this really the guy? Wait, is this Ayo Sunny? Yo, here's the guy who... Here's the guy who I met who is head-to-toe merch. Look at this. Man, I look so handsome. Is this Ayo Sunny? Wait, do you want me to show this? I don't know if he wants me to. I don't know if this is Ayo Sunny. I don't even know who this is. Why is it so tiny? I was going to get this, by the way. I didn't get it. I forgot. Down to the socks? Wait, are the socks too? Bro, you're wearing the socks? You make me sick. Oh, who's that handsome guy? Hey! Who's that lad? Hey! No way he met Spider-Man? What do you mean no way he met Spider-Man? Oh shit, he met Spider-Man later! No, I'm not Spider-Man, chat. I'm not Spider-Man. He met Spider-Man. I love that. Why did he combine? Yo, I met Wubby. Here's Spider-Man. You kind of, it's kind of outshining me a little bit. Like, yo, I'm at Spider-Man. Here's Wubby. 2 of his heroes. That's good. That's good. Because Spider-Man's cool. Hey, you're telling me. I got Donowald by Kylo Ren. So that's tough. You know, I thought you were Spider-Man. There goes that. It's a reference to Get to Work where you kept saying you're Spider-Man. Oh, that's right. Damn, when you reference my stream back to me and I go, do you even fucking watch? No clue what you're fucking talking about at all. All right, Wubby skip leg day. That's okay. That's okay. All right. Have a nice night, gang. I'll see you guys tomorrow on Kick. If not, I'll see you on Friday on Twitch. Post the VOD. You know what? I will. Have a nice night, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for all the subs. I appreciate you guys. Be safe. And streamer not watching stream. He fell off. I miss old Wubby anyway. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Oh, this is so weird. I'm getting off stream and I can hear the maids starting. That means I have to go out there. Can I run a few lines by you guys? How do I say thanks for all your hard work? How do I say thanks for all your hard work? Slap them up a bit for us. What the fuck? Gracias por su trabajo. Okay. I'm gonna say that and they're gonna turn to me and go, you're welcome. Oh boy. All right. Keep working. What the fuck, sci-fi? You can't say that shit as a mod. Okay, goodbye.